Child, you're not gonna be talking shit about me, child. Not me, girl. Let me get the fur off my my Witty Hutton t-shirt here.
Witty Hutton, Gina.
Witty Hutton. Ay, mamita. Hey, boo. What up, girl? How you doing? I need to stop. I ain't shit. Woo! What up? I'm absolutely terrible. I need to be stopped. Seriously, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Welcome back to Chasing Your Face here on the Sweet Talkers Network. That's the part where it goes bring and it comes in right there. You see how I do that sometimes. It's really cool. While y'all are here, really quick, before I get it shaken down, make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. That's the biggest way to help us around here. That's the biggest way to show me love. Make sure you comment too, all of that. I like having conversations with y'all, so let me know what y'all think about this particular topic. Oh, also listen, if you wanna tip a nigga, like, you know, I'm not above it. Cash App, dog. Cash App. Before I get started, I want to let y'all know I am keeping with tradition. No pants, baby. I want to tell y'all before I get started here, man, for real, thank you very much for your love and support on my my last video, the audacity of insecurity. I appreciate y'all in the comments and everything. Not just, you know, conversing with me and, like, you know, helping us tick up in that algorithm, but also I appreciate y'all, like, you know, showing me encouragement, showing me love in that very vulnerable moment. And it's interesting because such a thing has led to this video in a way. Before I get started, I want to say I'm gonna probably be tap dancing on a few triggers here for some people in different ways. You know, as I always say, when I start these conversations, man, like, listen, I don't know everything, I don't claim to, so if there are any gaps that I miss, any points that I'm not making, or I have a, you know, you have a different perspective, you know, respectfully, hit me in the comments. Let's chop it up, me and you. Let's see each other. All right, so y'all straight people get on my fucking nerves.
You have been read.
I'm just saying. Okay, no, seriously. What I mean is, y'all gonna have to start, you parents particularly, this is gonna be a rough one. I'm not a parent, right? I'll be very clear. I'm nobody's parent. I am a daddy though. Parents, I'm gonna make this as plain as I can. Let your kids be gay. Let them be gay. And I'm saying let them as if you would have any choice anyway, but, like, what I mean by that is, let me tell you what I mean by that. Let's take a walk. So any of y'all who, like, know me and follow me on Instagram know that, like, pretty much every day I spend, like, most of my day on my balcony. I get out there and I just kind of think, and, like, sometimes I listen to music. It's just always a vibe, you know, because I'm a fucking vibe, right? But yeah, you know, in thinking, you know, I was, listen, man, I'm getting older, man. I'm 37. I am 37. Damn, I look good for 37, bro. You know, for an insecure nigga, I can go ahead and, like, and big myself up. I look good, yo. I'm holding up. You see this? Come on, son. Yo, I'm holding up. You know, so, but this is so extra. Nah, but, like, as I'm getting older, I am starting to, like, change. I don't know, I'm just starting to change, and I'm starting to, like, you know, heal and really get after my healing in a different way, and I'm having more honest conversations with myself, and one of the things I stumbled upon earlier today while on my balcony zoning out was, and I want to preface this. This is, again, I am completely workshopping this conversation with y'all and this thought, like, as I'm having it. I'm kind of like speaking it out right now. Like, I have notes, but I'm not really even like fucking with those because this is just a conversation. And so, like, I want to be very clear that not every emotion, not every thought is like completely thought out here. This is just really a conversation that I want to have really quick. So I want to say that none of what I'm going to say right now is meant to come off insensitive or come off as if I had poor parentage, because yeah, a lot of you follow my content over the years know, seeing my parents, my folks, and they're wonderful people, and I absolutely love them. And this is not to say that I had poor parentage in any way. And I'm really going to just use myself as an example because I know my own story. But I also know that it's adjacent enough to other queer people's experience that it has to be a thing. Okay? I would have been a lot further in life, and I would have had a lot more confidence within myself if not only I could have come out as gay at whenever I wanted to, but if I would have even felt comfortable to have the conversation. What I'm trying to say is that imagine as a gay person, I'm talking to my queer people here, if to grow up in an environment where you were shown examples of people like you, not only on television, but like in real life, like you said, Mom, Dad, I fall on the spectrum here, wherever, right? And they are like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. What we're gonna do as your parents is we're gonna educate ourselves on this culture that you're gonna have to navigate through your life. We're gonna expose you to people who have walked in this life. We're gonna let you see examples of, I never got to see what it looked like for a successful gay relationship. I never had an example of that, you know? But that's the life that I was gonna live, you know? And regardless of whether or not it was something that, you know, how can I put that? So no matter what, I was always going to have, do you know how, like, the steps that I could have skipped or the lessons that I could have learned in the right time? Put it to y'all like this. I was 24 pretty much when I started everything. And this is super personal. I know I'm a super late bloomer, but at the same time, like, a lot of gay men, I grew up in a very loving environment. Love was abundant, you know, and that was very well known. But I also grew up in a way where I did not feel like I could fully and truly be honest about who I was. I didn't feel like the environment would continue to be what it was if I, you know, said, hey, I think I look at other boys different than boys look at boys. Like, I couldn't have said that when I was like, you know, 7. You know, I didn't feel comfortable. And I know a lot of gay people who would say something similar, like, yo, yeah, I know my parents love me, I know my folks, like, but I didn't feel safe enough, or I didn't feel comfortable enough to come out in my home. I feel like I would disrupt the family in some way. I would disrupt the motion. So we keep it inside, thus learning from a very early age. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, as there's a lot of nuance to this conversation. I feel like I'm really doing my best to do it properly and with respect. And I'm not trying to make it all about me, because it's not about me. I'm really trying to speak for all of us gay people, and I'm trying to do it well. And I'm saying I a lot because I'm using examples from my life, and I want to make that very clear. I don't want to make this like a selfish moment, but I think about the nuances and I don't want to use the word struggles because it's not all struggles, they're positives too. But just the little nuances that come along with being a gay black man. And I just think about like how much more as a community we could be less insecure, more able to love each other in a better way. Even if we were able to see examples, we didn't have mentors. I think about the person that I could have been had I seen examples, you know, and I not learned to ugh. Take a break. Alright guys, what's up? So I'm back. Listen, so y'all know one thing about me is if I had a brand, I would venture to say that my brand is the truth, right? And honesty. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. So as I was like recording, I was having a hard time like articulating what I was trying to say, trying to get it across, you know, trying to be all like politically correct and shit. Like that's not even like my tea. Trying to like make sure, you know, like I just don't want to do that. You know, I want to keep this as honest as possible. And I think the best way to do that is to take it all the way back to when I was telling y'all, yo, like when I'm on the balcony and I'm like kind of reflecting and chilling, right, and getting my shit together, I have this in my notes app on my phone. I have this running kind of like note of what I call balk thoughts, and my balk thought that I have for today that I typed in my phone is what turned into this episode essentially. And something I've been dealing with a lot in my like healing process or whatever. I'm noticing things about myself, and one thing that I've kind of been like, that I've been dealing with a little bit lately, which is a little bit weird for me because it's not something I've normally really struggled with, is just like being in a perpetual state of like anger, right? So instead of just sitting on that, I've been like trying to like write out in the moment when I'm like, you know, angry for whatever reason, try to write out why I'm mad. Like what am I mad about in this moment? And sometimes I run into some things that are pretty interesting. And this is one of those days. So if I'm going to be transparent, I'm going to share with you guys what I wrote this morning in talking about this particular subject and why I was angry. Okay, let's do it. I'm angry because at the end of the day, my family knew I was gay, but the environment wasn't so that I could come out and truly be accepted or shown examples that could have helped me navigate adulthood as a gay black man. The adults in my life could have spent time exposing me to my culture and people like me that could have given me a bit more guidance on how to navigate this world as a gay black person. But instead, I was taught religion, which taught me to hate myself in ways and suppress who I was, right? How can you teach a child confidence and self-love when all you've taught them truly is how to hate who they are? It's confusing, right? It makes you question if you, the fullness of you, really are loved. Sometimes you think about that. It's fucking wild, man. I would have benefited in so many ways if I could have been exposed to people like me. There were a lot of lessons I could have learned on, you know, dating, as an example. Even just the pros and cons of gay culture. I could have learned history, you know, things like that. I'm kind of going off script now, but you know, these are just things I'm kind of like, I'm just thinking about as I'm reading this, that could have enriched me as a person and strengthened me as a man, you know, that has to exist in this world. That'd have been nice, man. It's crazy. But instead of getting those things, I was taught to fear and hate who I was until I was 24. And subsequently now, like, I'm spending my adulthood undoing like seemingly endless layer upon layer of hate and anger, simply to really get to know myself, you know? I wish I could have done that in its proper time, you know, like in my childhood and my teen years, like really off script again, really to like just to like, it'd have been nice to have my first date at like 16, 15, so, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to 24, you know, because I just wish those things were presented to me, you know, but they weren't. And that's just my story. That's just my truth. That's just how I feel. Again, my childhood, my upbringing was amazing. So this is no tea. I love my folks, man. Like, my fam supports me, they love me. My fam is watching this right now, most likely. Like, these are just things that, come on, man, we all get older, you know, we all grow up and we all realize there were gaps and there were things that could have improved, you know, our position here on this planet. It could have improved our existence, right? And I just want to, parents out there, man, like, yo, like, if your kid is gay, it's still your job to love your kid, man. It's your job to expose your child properly to, I don't know, man, it just seems like you would want to learn the culture, the lingo, the slang. You want to learn the life. You will want to make sure that your child is well adjusted. I want to make sure, like, if I have, come on, man. Most of y'all, I'm talking to parents now. Most of y'all got a gay brother, you got a gay sister, you got a gay cousin, like somebody that you trust and that you love, who could, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like I see, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of gay black men who deal with insecurity, like myself, right? And I just really, and a lot of us have a very similar story, you know, of, yeah, we were loved, man. Like, I you know, we love our moms, we love our pops, like, you know, like, we were loved, like, not saying we weren't, but we were also taught. If you think about it, come on, man, come on. Were we not taught that we were wrong and that something was wrong with us? And are those same things still not perpetuated in the way that you handle us in adulthood? And the things that we see in society, are those things still not? So then why would we not grow up not only as black men in this society who have to deal with racism, but also gay men who have to deal with homophobia, not only from outside, but also within our race? It's the intersectionality for me. Like, y'all gotta feel us on that. Imagine if you would make it safe for your kid who you know is gay. Come on, man. Like, a lot of times, like, we can recognize, like, that, fam, I knew when I was 4, bro. I knew when I was 4. I was 4, dog, like, you know, or you at least maybe sense, like, make the environment such an environment to where that child can come to you and be like, yo, think I might be a little bit different than the other kids, you know? And although I may not feel comfortable and safe to say that to them or the rest of the world yet, I want it to be like, yo, at least I know home is always gonna be my safe haven. I can come home and be exactly whoever the fuck I am. Even if I am 6, even if I am 7. Cause I knew when I was 4, and can't nobody tell me. I'm not a parent, man, but I just imagine that if I'm a parent and my 4-year-old comes to me and be like, yo, I think Tyrone is cute. I got a crush on Tyrone. My little preschool crush. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with that? Why would I make him feel wrong? To set him up for a lifetime of self-doubt and self-hate, and to think of himself as something that is not worthy. Why would I do that? And when you really think about it that way, I mean, parents, you let me know out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it's like for my kid to come at me and be like, yo, you know, I'm sucking dick. I don't know. I don't know what the girl. I don't know. I'm not a parent. So, I mean, enlighten me. Get me together, girl. But I'm gonna let you know, like, I am a gay black man who is essentially, inadvertently, and not on purpose, I was taught that I was not, in some ways, that I was not good enough. Although at the same time I was being taught that I was being told that you be whoever you want to be. You can say whatever. You can whatever. Like, the world was open to me. The world was open to me, right? But for some reason I still felt like, I can't, you know. So in turn, what that do to me? That led me, that like, yo, like I was wanting to off myself, man. Like, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing to your kids, man. In the name of whatever, in the name of whomever, I'm just saying, in the name of whatever or whomever, think about what you're doing. Some of y'all niggas don't need no fucking kids though, for being honest.
Electric chair.
Now that's the T. Now, work through your own shit before you work through your girl, child, a mess, girl. Kind of similar to my last video, like this kind of took a life of its own as I started doing it, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I have no fucking clue how I'm gonna stitch this together and make a coherent episode, because it has different tones and different. But man, y'all know me at this point, man. This is the variety show on the Sweet Talkers. Like, listen, it could be whatever on any given Sunday. Is that what the girls say in football? Is that a football movie? Listen, I'm a real life homosexual. Like, I'm gay in real life. Like, let me not do that. That's not true, because see, like, I do like sports. I like basketball. I like tennis. Shouts out to Serena Williams, by the way. The greatest to ever do it. The reason why I fell in love with tennis. You're amazing. I fucking love you. Love you, girl. But yo, like, in closing, man, like, I need y'all to really drop down in the comments on this one. I mean, let me know what y'all think. This may deserve a deeper conversation. I may carry this over to my podcast, the Cookout Podcast, which you should be fucking listening to, goddammit. Listen to my podcast, bro. Come on, man. See aggression from me. Yeah, get in the comments, let me know what's up. But this one was interesting. I appreciate y'all listening. I appreciate y'all watching. Please share this with somebody. Get the conversation started. This may deserve another part. I may get deeper on this on my show for real. But in the meantime, man, I love y'all, man. Thank you. Y'all fire, bruh. Yeah. Make somebody smile today. Remember, be nice, asshole. I mean, really, bitch, at the end of the day, like, gay or not, like, this really, I mean, it really don't even boil down to being gay, really, when you think about it. You should just be letting your kids be whoever the fuck they are. Like, that's y'all's parents' problem right now. That's y'all's fucking problem, if you want to be honest about it. Like, you have these kids, and you project on them, you make them, you try to mold them into being whoever the hell you want them to be. And then by the time you fucking 70, 80, you on your way up fucking out of here, they in their 30s and 40s trying to undo all the shit you did. That's wrong. Some of y'all don't need kids, bro. Some of y'all don't need kids. I said it. Some of y'all need no fucking kids. Shit. God damn it. Let your kids be who the fuck they are. Who the hell are you to cut it? Who the hell are you to decide, huh? Just cause you laid up there and just cause you was up there fucking? Huh? That don't Girl, let me go.